Hi friends, today let me show the concept of integrating PyData, D3JS with the Angular. So let me show the first step. The first step is to install our D3JS into our Angular application file by using npm command npm install d3. So I have installed the d3 with the version of 6.1.1. Once installed, then we are going to import the d3 component into our Angular application file. For that, I have created one component which is named as PyChart component ts. So in this file, I have done my PyData code logic with the D3 module. For that, I need interface file and data service file. I will show you what are the contents available in those files. First, we are going to see data interface file. In this interface file, I have defined my interface name as iData and the object as label and value. Label as string and value as number. This is the data contains into our PyData interface file. Once it's done, then we are move on to see what are the data included into data service file. Here is a service file. Here I have added my default values for the pie chart. This is my default values. This data going to be added in future section by using our observable object. Okay, this is my service file. Once it's done, here I have added one add data function. In this function, we are going to add new values into this array in future keys. So this is my service file. Once these two services file and interface files are created, then imported those two files into our see PyData service. I have to import this PyData service into our app module TS file and import it into provider section. Once it's done, then I'm going to create my component file, that is PyChart. I have created one component named as PyChart. In the HTML file, I have created only one div with the ID named as container PyChart. This ID, this ID is going to be our HTML element. There only we are going to draw our pie chart. For that, I need view child. With this container pie chart ID, I have created my element ref. Then these are the basic variables we needed to draw the pie chart using D3. First, host and SVG. D3 dot selection is the must, and width, height, radius. Then HTML element and PyData. PyData is nothing but our interface data. Then after view init, after view init, I'm going to get my data using my data service AP. Here I have written my data values with PyData. Once data is collected, then I'm going to be set up my pie chart with the radius, height and all. Inside of setup function, I have mentioned my width, height and radius because we are going to draw as a circle. To draw a circle, we need width, height and radius. These three need to be measured here under the setup method. Once it's done, then move on to build SVG. This build SVG function will perform our square in transformed into circle. That set of code which is converted into SVG format, that code is going to be mentioned under build SVG method. Here this host is nothing but our HTML element, that is that div container div. So that div going to be append SVG tag. With SVG tag with attribute as view box, we have to set width and height of our circle and then transform that into circle with the corresponding radius. Once it's done, then build pi. This pi d3.pi function will generate our pi and values. We need only the values from our data. So our data is like this. We need each this value as an array. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the values. We need that into array. So the values look like 1, 2, 3, 4. This array we need to build our pie chart. Then SVG, this SVG dot select all arc, that class name dot data pi of values. So pi is here. We need to provide our array values. These values look like 1, 2, 3, 4. So this going to be happen here and enter, and we are going to generate groups with the arc selection. Once groups are generated, then insert that value into our populate 5 function. This populate 5 function will perform colors. Will add colors to our each path, each data value path with corresponding text. This path will place corresponding color to our values, and this text will append our label text into that section path. This is what going to happen. Okay, once this is all done, then we are going to create our custom data where we are going to show our pie chart. So this is my another component file. Here I have the data values. I have one form with two field values, label and value, and click on add data method. This add data method will add new data into our array. Once it's done, we are showing our pie chart here. This pie chart tag element is rendered because of this pie chart selector. We have two components. One component named as pie chart and another component named as pie custom data. In pie custom data component, I have included my pie chart component. This tag element will draw our pie chart using D3JS. Then this table will render our data values. Whatever the data received from data service file, those values are displayed as a table format here. Okay. You have here this dot data will contains our array of values. That array of values is going to be displayed as a table. I will show the demo of that here. This is my pie chart. This is the corresponding text, that is label, and this is the corresponding color. So for example, I'm going to add one label here and value as 0.5. Then add data. So here you will be able to see one extra arc is drawn. If I add a data 6 and 1, then again another arc is generated and the data table is increasing with the new values. This is the way of integrating D3JS with Angular. If you have any doubts related to this, please comment it below this video. I'll check it out and help you out. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you all in next video. Until then, bye. See you soon.